I am Torgo. I take care of the studio while the master is away. There is no review today. It will be dark soon. I'll get the door then. What in the... Alright, never seen that guy here before, but okay. Floppers, it's Alex, and I'm back with another flop. Now, today's movie has been declared one of the worst movies ever made, and it definitely shows. This is Manos, The Hands of Fate. Now, I recently found out about this movie, and I immediately fell in love with it. If you've never seen it, it's so bad. It is beautiful, but I would highly recommend watching the Mystery Science Theater version first, because that's a lot more entertaining than the movie I'm about to tell you guys about. This movie came out in 1966, and they had one camera to record this on, and it could not record sound, so two people dubbed over the voices, one man and one woman. That sounds slightly familiar, though. The movie begins with our father Mike, wife Margaret, and daughter Debbie, whose audio was dubbed by a 37-year-old woman, which clearly shows, driving in the desert on the way to their vacation.
We're almost there, honey. Just a little while longer and your vacation starts.
I'm getting cold, Mother, and hungry.
And they're still driving. Still driving.
Inside this magic circle, keep your head up high. Use this strength I have within. It's real and not lie. Throw
Now just 10 miles
your
up this
memories
road.
that
Why are they still driving? Do you think they're driving in the desert? I couldn't tell. Had enough of them driving in the desert? Too bad, because they're going to keep doing it. Then a cop pulls them over for a busted tailpipe, and he just lets them off with the warning.
All right, mister. I see you have a taillight problem.
No excuse. Running late, first vacation, kid getting tired.
That's too bad.
So, can't you give us a break, officer?
Well, all right, all right.
Sure do appreciate it. We are running kind of late.
Okay, but if you're running late, you should have started earlier. Anyhow, no taillight. Have it fixed.
They didn't even do a drug search, man. It's Texas. Shit's everywhere. Also, you might notice that one voice was used for both characters, and you know, that's totally not confusing or anything. Because we're not done with that cop yet. Now, he's pulling over some couple who's making out, and like our family, they get off with just a warning.
How many times do we have to chase you kids?
Oh, she. Holy cow, man. You'd think we're doing something wrong.
Well, whatever it is you're not doing, don't do it somewhere else.
Anyway, because Mike is totally incompetent, he gets them totally lost, somehow, by following the one forked road in all of Texas.
I could have sworn we didn't make a wrong turn.
You must have. Where did the road go?
No need to get upset. We'll find it.
Wind up at a mysterious house, and sitting in the drive is the master himself. Nah, it's just Torgo. The film's first villain, and probably the only reason this movie has any staying power in today's culture.
I am Torgo. I take care of the place while the master is away. But the child, I'm not sure the master would approve. Or the dog. The master doesn't like children.
We only want to know where Valley Lodge is.
Which way do we go?
There's no place like that around here.
Torgo tells the family that there's no way out.
Mike, I'm scared. It's getting dark.
Well, Torgo, which way is out of here?
There is no way out of here.
Yeah, there is. You took a left fork, so just get in the car, go back to the forked road, and go right this time. You'll probably go the right way. Because it's a 60s horror movie, Mike decides to spend the night, and Torgo says it's getting dark.
It will be dark soon. There is no way out of here.
Well, yeah, I mean, judging by how light it is, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Betty Bye time.
No way out.
Well, you know, we could spend the night here, and then tomorrow
Mike,
we could...
Mike, I don't want to spend the night here. I don't like the looks of the place.
Well, it seems we have no alternative. Well, how about it, Torgo? Can we spend the night here? Well, I don't know what else we can do.
But, Mike, I don't want to stay here.
And the master wouldn't approve.
Don't worry about it. We're here now, and I'm sure the master won't throw us out. Well, how about it, Torgo?
Torgo disapproves and warns them that the master doesn't approve of them living in his house. And Mike doesn't care, because guess what he does? He makes Torgo carry the luggage.
I just don't know.
Patient, dear.
Very well. The master will be very disturbed. I'll get the luggage.
I'm sorry, I cannot take Torgo seriously with that music playing. Probably be really good at sneaking around for a midnight snack, though. But he probably should just demand tips for doing this, but judging by Mike's lack of competence, he'd probably just tip Torgo over and call it a day. And if there's one person you could push over with no effort, it's Torgo.
The master would not approve.
Inside the house, our couple discovers a painting of the master. Mike says he doesn't want to run into him in the light or in the dark.
He looks so sinister.
Must be the master himself.
Oh, Mike, I'm scared. He has the meanest look. That dog.
I'd hate to run up on him in the dark or even in the light for that matter.
You do realize you could have just said, oh, who wouldn't want to run into him? Same meaning, and you don't sound like a dumbass.
That must be your master. Where did you say he was?
He has left this world. But he is with us always. No matter where we go, he is with us.
What?
No matter where he goes. What does that mean? That dog. It's the most vicious-looking animal I've ever seen.
Well, I hope he goes where the master goes.
Anyhow, something in the desert, where it's now nighttime, even though it was daytime 5 seconds ago, starts howling.
I think that it's best that I show you to the bedroom now.
Oh, my God. Mike, what was that?
Probably some animal in the desert. Nothing to be afraid of.
Mike runs out to investigate, and in the process, Pepe the poodle, that's its name, I'm not kidding, runs away. And that's the absolute last we see of Pepe.
Scared, Mike. Michael, I don't care what it is. Chase it away.
Okay, if it'll make you relax, I'll go out and see what it is.
At this point in the movie, Debbie does what I wish I'd done at first and just leaves. Mike decides he wants to leave all 5 minutes after he got there. And he calls for Torgo, and yet again makes Torgo carry the luggage.
Now.
Okay, honey, we'll leave right away. Where the hell is that caretaker? Torgo! Torgo!
Did you want me?
We're leaving. Would you mind putting the luggage back in the car?
As you wish.
Right now. Fast, damn it, fast!
Yeah, if you want something done fast, asking Torgo is probably not your best call, dude. Then goes out to his car without his family, and he tries to start it, but shock of all shocks in a horror movie, the car won't start. In the house, Torgo is getting a little handsy with Margaret. She pleads for him to let her go, when she could probably just walk right past him, or breathe on him, and he'd fall flat on his face. But she agrees to brush the whole thing off.
I'll be glad to leave. I've had all of this place I want.
Madam, it will be very dangerous to leave now. The master wants you.
Wants me? What kind of talk is that?
He wants you for his wife. He loves beautiful women.
Don't you ever try that again, you beast!
The master wants you, but he can't have you. I want you.
Stop that talk this instant, you hear?
I meant no harm.
Forgive you? Just wait till I tell my husband.
I meant no harm, madam. I'll protect you. I'll protect you.
Very well. I won't tell my husband. Now let me out.
At this point in the movie, Debbie does what I wish I'd done at first and just leaves.
Sinister isn't descriptive enough.
Honey, we'll leave in the morning, and soon this place will be forgotten.
Forgotten? I'll never forget. Peppy's gone. I just hope Debbie will understand.
She'll understand. She's my baby. She'll understand.
I hope so, darling. I sure hope so.
She's my baby. She'll understand.
Well, after her parents do what is the worst search possible of the house, Debbie just shows right back up with a dog.
Say, where is she?
Oh, my God! Michael!
Now, don't get wrought up. She's probably playing hide and seek. Okay, Debbie, we see you. Come out, wherever you are.
Maybe she slipped into one of the rooms.
Debbie?
Debbie!
Debbie?
Debbie!
Torgo, have you seen Debbie?
No?
Now you be a good puppy.
Mike, it's the dog from the portrait.
Debbie shows them where she got the dog, and it turns out it's a weird cult temple, and I'm bored.
Did you find the new dog, baby?
In a big place,
In a big place? Where, Debbie?
there was this big giant place. It was so dark, but I wasn't afraid of the dark. And it had all kinds of funny people in it.
Where is the place, Debbie?
Over here, Daddy.
Mike, it's horrible. Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
You know what? Where's Torgo when you need him?
I want her. She's mine, mine, mine. Do you hear? I want this one. You have all the wives you need. She's mine. Look!
Torgo's yelling about how the master has enough wives and he finally wants one for himself. Good for you, Torgo. You're shooting your shot. It's at this point that things start getting really weird. Torgo is now outside and has knocked Mike out, taking himself down in the process. Seriously, you saw that, right? Torgo just freaking rolled. And now he drags Mike to a tree and ties him up for no reason. Then the master's wives and the master himself wake up.
Arise, my wives. Give ear to the words of Manos. Arise, my wives, and hear the will of Manos.
child to live, she will grow up to be a woman. And as they
What's the first thing they discuss when they wake up from this magically created sleep? Human sacrifice.
die, they all must die. We do not even want the woman.
The child is a female. She must not be destroyed. She will grow up to be a woman.
She must be killed.
No, I am the oldest of the wives, and it is my privilege to say that.
Isn't this guy supposed to be Manos? If he's Manos, he really likes talking and praying to himself in the third person. And if he's not Manos, I just completely lost the plot of whatever excuse for a plot there's been so far. First wife wants to save Debbie, seeing as she'll grow up to be a woman. Yeah, that's how girls work. They grow up to become women.
We do not even want the woman.
The child is a female. She must not be destroyed. She will grow up to be a woman.
Then the most amazing fight scene ever occurs.
When the master hears of this, he will be furious.
You are all mad. Mad, the whole lot of you. The man, yes. The child, no.
And they're fighting. They are still fighting. You know what? I've had enough of this fighting. Where's the family? Where are they at? Back in our little circle of divas, the fight's ended and they're now deciding who's responsible for this.
And now, my wives, I shall deal with the one who is responsible for the child being here.
Torgo, he's the one. Get Torgo.
Logically, it's Mike, who pretty much moved his family in despite Torgo telling them to get lost. But they blame Torgo, and the master shows up to where Torgo is now asleep, despite being awake 5 minutes ago. And Torgo takes his sweet old time getting up. Master tells Torgo he's still in the friend zone with the wives and either hypnotizes him or knocks him out. Either way, Torgo looks like he just went 3 rounds with Muhammad Ali.
My visits? The women have told me. They may not be able to say anything or move when you're there, but they remember everything you say to them and everything you do to them.
But, Master, you have 6 wives. Why can't I have one for myself?
You are not one of us. Therefore, you cannot have one of them.
Now everybody's back at the temple, and the wives bitch slap Torgo a little bit.
Well done, my wives. The will of Manos shall be served. It is the will of Manos that he be sacrificed. Kill. Kill. Manos has decreed it. Kill. Kill. Kill.
The master lights the hand bush thingy on fire, and then he lights Torgo's hand on fire. Wait, I think I've seen the whole servant lose his hand for a master thing before. Let me think, what movie did I see that in?
Flesh, the servant, willingly sacrificed.
And then Torgo just runs away on fire. And that's the last we see of him. Ever. Man, I hope one of those wives had a fire extinguisher on hand. Or Torgo knows how to stop, drop, and roll. Hold on. I need a moment. Now that Torgo's gone, I guess we have to focus on the family now. Yay, I was really worried about them. Mike has somehow untied himself and is now running around with his family.
Saw him at that window.
Okay, honey, we'll leave.
We've got to leave now. I can't stand it any longer. Please, Mike.
We'll hide in the
He tells them to run into the desert, and they shoot a rattlesnake for no real reason other than it exists.
have my gun.
Want to guess who hears the gunfire? The 2 police officers from earlier who are still completely useless.
That sure sounded like shots. We'd better check.
This hour of the night, there can't be anybody out here. This is the boondocks.
Then they run back to the house because that's the last place they'll look. Seriously, that's the movie's logic.
No, Maggie, we can make it. We'll rest here for a minute. We can make it.
Let's go back. They'll never think of looking for us at the house.
They go back, and the master himself is in the house. That didn't work. Michael shoots into thin air, the master stumbles like he tripped over his robe, and we fade out. Now we're back on the road with the desert, and if you thought the first driving scene was boring, this one's even more boring. We're with a whole new family, and who these people are is never established. And like our family, they discover the cottage.
Welcome. I am Michael. I take care of the place while the master is away.
And that's how we end Manos, the Hands of Fate. And it definitely deserves its titles as one of the worst movies ever made. The movie was made, directed, starred in, written by, and produced by one person, Harold P. Werner, who played Mike. And he was actually bet that he could not make a horror movie all on his own. Well, he made it. Wasn't very good, but he made it, and that's the important thing. And then there's the tragic case of John Reynolds, who played my favorite character in this movie, Torgo. See, Torgo is actually a satyr, a man with the legs of a goat. Well, during production, he had the braces that would give him the appearance of goat legs on backwards, thus causing his funky knees. Well, before the movie began, he was depressed and began using LSD and was high on most of the shooting, which sadly led to him taking his own life at the age of 26. Rest in peace, man. Your iconic role will forever be remembered. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Film Badge Flops. This movie is available in the public domain, and it's available on YouTube, which is where I got it from. I'm going to leave the links to both the actual movie and the MST3K version, which is hilarious, down in the description below. And until next time, I'll see you later.